Hello everybody and welcome to Grocery Store Simulator. So if you've been keeping up with my channel, you'll know that I've been playing a lot of Supermarket Simulator recently. And if you go on Steam nowadays, there are about 5 or 6 different versions of Supermarket Simulator either been announced that are coming out soon, or like this one which has recently been released. This is the prologue version. So we're going to check it out and see if it's any different to Supermarket Simulator, see if it's a rival or if it's just Supermarket Simulator in a new coat of paint. So let's head inside. Well, the first thing you'll notice actually outside is we're in the middle of nowhere, and we also have parking spaces, so everybody arrives in their cars, so it's not just like we're on the street like in Supermarket Simulator and everybody just walks down the street. We actually have kind of a proper supermarket here, so that's one difference. Another difference, we have in-store music. It's not, I don't think it actually changes, there's no way of controlling the music, but that's what we have. We have baskets and trolleys. I don't think the AI actually use these yet, but hopefully one day they will. We have checkouts, we've got the rest of the store as you would expect. In here we have the storeroom, which is a little bit small. Presumably you can expand this at some point, as it'd be a little bit small. You would imagine if you were to fill everything in there. I don't think we'd have enough shelving racks, but most of it says wishlist now. We've only got this little bit available for us in this prologue anyway, so it won't matter to us. Here we have this store expansion, which is coming further down the line. We have order goods, which is what we're going to do now. We have an inventory. I'm not entirely sure what we would put in our inventory, so that's something that is different to Supermarket Simulator, but I can't think of anything that you would really put in your inventory, so that'll be interesting. All right, let's get some stuff ordered. We have $100. What can we order? Can we order some chips? We can. Well, that's taken 42 of our $100 just with one item. We can get some beer. $71. Maybe some crackers. Some cereal. It's probably going to be about it then, isn't it? So if we order that. Now, the interesting thing about this, unlike Supermarket Simulator, where that would now just all arrive on the curbside, you'll see we have a delivery van. This is one thing I really do like about this game. So we've got a delivery van, and he doesn't just drop stuff here. Oh, no. He drives all the way around the back and opens up the shutter door here and reverses into the storeroom, so we don't have an absolute mile to take our stuff into to storage. Isn't this good? This is one thing I do like about this game. Now, I can imagine that just like Supermarket Simulator, that this would become a little bit tedious after a few goes, because I think most people found getting all of your boxes off the side of the road and taking them into the store and what have you a little bit annoying after a while. I know I did, and I got the mod that store delivery. Off he goes. But I do like this. I think it similarly will get a bit boring probably, just grabbing loads, particularly if you've got a large order and you have to empty the entire van out. It'd be nice if the driver got out maybe and helped you. Maybe that's something that will come to the game. Let's go and put some stuff on the shelves. Now, annoyingly, at the moment, we can't set the prices. So it's just as is. We can't set prices for our products, which is kind of what you'd expect. I know this is only a prologue, but you'd think that's kind of one of the first things you'd be allowed to do is set your own prices. But I have seemingly no control over prices of things. We just sell them. So there's a little bit of a sort of negative mark. So I think these are like Pringles, so I'll put these down here. Now, I don't want to compare the games too much, because Supermarket Simulator is obviously... It's in early access, but it is fully released. So I'm trying to compare it to how the prologue version of that game was. So discount, if you've been watching my series, obviously I've been playing with mods and things anyway, so you want to discount everything we're doing lately in that game, because if you're going to add mods and things, it's an unfair comparison. So I'm trying to compare this a little bit to how Supermarket Simulator was on its prologue release, to see if it's stacking up or not, and if any of the things have been altered as well. For instance, some of the frustrations you have with Supermarket Simulator. Should we put the beer in the fridge? Let's do that. some of the frustrating aspects of Supermarket Simulator, have they been addressed in this game? Have they been, as the developer of this game, gone, you know what? It does this, 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 and this really well, but I think it does this not so well. Let me make a game where I've improved that. That's what we're going to find out in this prologue. To open the store, we just press this button here.
Store is open.
And then we get a store is open message. We've got a clock up on the wall as well, which we can keep track of. We can open 24 hours a day as well. We don't have strict opening and closing like Supermarket Simulator. The only thing wrong with that is there's no end of day for me. There's no where to go and save or anything like that. There's no bed to go and sleep in to pass some time. You're just here 24 hours a day. 24/7, you're just here at your supermarket with the clock ticking away. Whether that's just a prologue thing or whether that's a game thing they're going with, I'm not entirely sure. Sadly, the customers do not use these at all yet. And they don't have a bag either. So where they pick up they didn't really pick up an item. They just waft their hand near it and it disappears and then just arrives here. I would prefer it if they pick things up and actually put them in a basket or something, but sadly they don't. $3.99. This all works very similar to how it did in the... 1 second, please. I'm talking to my audience. It works very similar to what it did in the early days of Supermarket Simulator, where you still have to press the numbers with your mouse rather than the numpad. The customers, as you can hear, do speak to you.
This looks good.
Which is nice, but they do complain a lot.
Just these, thanks.
And probably a little bit too quick as well. They'll complain that you're taking too long, almost instantly.
Thanks.
Bring these up.
But it is nice they speak. I do like that about this. I like the fact that they speak. They give you massive amounts of money. So we spent $5.98 and he's given me a $100 bill. So they, like Supermarket Simulator, like to give you a lot of money to give them as change, which is just as annoying in this game as it is in Supermarket Simulator.
This is just what I need.
You see what I mean? She's hurry up straight away. I mean, you've just arrived here and you're telling me to hurry up. So
Just these today.
they have no chill.
Exactly what I was looking for.
$3.06.
Come on, hurry up.
Also, the keys are different as well. It's F to confirm, and I keep going for space, which is something to get used to.
Exactly what I was looking for. This is
Appreciate the quick checkout.
$6.48. So I've done about 2 or 3 days of this, just having a quick go of
Let's
it
get these
before
scanned.
playing this for the video. 10:46.
Goodbye.
10:96.
I'll be on my way.
And I do find the fact that there's no kind of end to the day.
Goodbye. Bring these
You
up.
end up just keep going because you don't know when to stop, because you don't always look at the clock. I always run out of stock before the end of a day. So that's something that could be looked at. Maybe you could set your opening hours rather than it just being, work endlessly.
This?
What am I giving here?
This?
$40. I've been giving the wrong change. I've been giving the wrong change.
Yes, found it.
What are we? Now we're $1. We're still $1 short. Hang on. Can I retract some coinage? You want 4 cents. Totally messed that up.
Come on. Hurry up.
Completely messed that up. We'll leave it in the video though. Sure, it'll make somebody laugh. 6:47. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, what I was trying to mention. Why are you stood there? I'm going to close the store because there's no way you keep on top of stock. There's too many customers. You can't. We're running out of old stock. You see. I like the chair noise. That was good. When I sat down there, did you hear that? When I sat down, it creaked. Probably won't do it now. See if it will. There you go. We've got a creaky chair. I like that. That's an attention to detail.
you
So there
next
are
time.
things that are good about this. I think it's not as polished as Supermarket Simulator was. You want $90.04.
I'll be on my way.
Just these today.
$4.98.
See you next time. Hurry up.
And you want $8.47.
Thanks.
And then we'll have to hop onto this one because for some reason they're queuing up, even though there's nobody working here. They're queuing up over here as well. There's no way of closing your checkout at this point, which is similar to Supermarket Simulator. You couldn't do that at the beginning of that game
Let's
either.
get these scanned.
You want $41 and 53 cents change.
Next time, just these. Thanks.
You want $6.98.
Just these. Thanks.
And you just want the beer. And here is your $8.51 change.
Bye.
Okay, so that's more or less kind of like the end of the day anyway. We've closed at roughly the right time. We have sold out, but there's no way of keeping track of your stock because you're so busy serving customers because there's too many customers coming in. There's no way you can keep on track of stock. Now, this game can be played multiplayer. So I guess if there was 2 or 3 of you playing in an online session, you know, 1 or 2 of you could do checkouts, the others could do stock taking and restocking. I guess you could do that and it would work fine, but it is difficult on your own right from the beginning to keep on track of that. So that's interesting. We're not limited at time of day for ordering. The delivery driver will come at 1 a.m. in the morning, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It doesn't matter. He's always available. What else can we buy then today? Let's buy some of those. Let's buy some water. Might as well buy some bacon flavour potato chips. Some milk. Got some garden peas as well. Got plenty of money now. Breadsticks. We can only buy 6 things at once though. I don't know why there's a 6-item limit. His delivery van is far bigger than 6 items. There he comes. I have also noticed though, when I was trying this out, is if you go outside and when he drives off at the end, if you're still outside, this shuttered door comes down and you can't reopen it from the other side. It's completely locked to us, so I had to go all the way around the front again to get back in the supermarket. Which is a little bit annoying. Might just stack the shelves. Now, can he take these away with him? I wonder. If I just put them back in his truck, will he drive away with these? Because in real life, that's kind of what you would do. You give him your empties, and he might take them back to his warehouse or something for them to reuse. Let's see if that's actually a thing. It'd be nice if it was, because that would save having to put them in the bin all the time. Is this supposed to be the water we bought? Because that does not look like water to me. I think we've bought some Switz oil or something. No, I don't think that's water. That in there. Some peas. This is going to be interesting. Is he going to drive away with us, with our boxes? Interestingly, he's not driving away yet. Is he just going to drive away? I get the feeling he's not. So he doesn't like it when you put the boxes back inside of his wagon. Unfortunately, though, I don't know if I can reach them. Okay. Okay, so you'll happily drive away with 3 of them and then chuck them out. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's okay, so he'll drive away with 3, but he won't drive away with any more. And off he goes at 100 miles an hour. Right, we can open. It's
open.
10 to 1 in the morning, but that's fine. We'll open. I'm sure somebody will come, and here they are. So yeah, they do come at any time of the day. I do like the fact we've got a car park. Maybe this game has scope, though. Unlike Supermarket Simulator, where you're stuck in your little bit of town and you can expand to a certain point, but you're kind of locked in by the map. Here, that's not the case. I don't know how far we can expand, but because there's no other buildings around, the map doesn't need to change, does it? You can expand all the way out there or something. Car park could go all the way over there. Maybe we could have a fuel station and stuff like that, and a car wash or something. Maybe it could be like Gas Station Simulator meets Supermarket Simulator. And the two games could merge. Or something like that. Good night, sir. You want $92 change, which is annoying. But here you go. 92 and 34 cents.
Come on. Hurry up.
You see, I don't like that. So that's instantaneous. Like, you've got no chill. Just give it a second. I didn't even have time to click on anything before they complained. So I think it's nice having them speak to you. But I think they need to say more things, otherwise it's going to get very annoying. And they need to not complain instantly upon arrival at your checkout. I don't mind them complaining if they have to stand for a while, because that's not a thing in Supermarket Simulator. You can leave them standing there for, well, all day if you want to, while you get on with some other things, and then deal with them at the end. What have we given here? 24.
See you next time. Let's get these
They just don't care in Supermarket Simulator. I don't know if they ever will, but at the moment they
I'll
don't.
be on my way.
I don't think it matters here. They just say that they're not happy rather than any kind of consequence. Because as you'll see, I don't actually know what we're building to achieve here. Yes, I know the store expansion is coming at a later date, so it's hard to know what that is going to be, how much it's going to cost, but I've got no store level.
The quick checkout.
I've got no daily outgoings apart from stock. I'm just sitting here, putting stuff through my checkout, making some money. And at the moment, that's all this game is. There's no kind of goal, I suppose, to aim for. So,
Hurry up.
you see what I mean? You've just put that down. Go away and don't ever come back. It's so annoying. I think this is the third or fourth day I've done now. It gets more annoying every single day. It just gets to the point where you're thinking, well, you know, they just complain over everything.
Just these. Thanks.
See, polite gets you a long way.
Thanks.
No problem. So this is a better stream of customers.
Let's get these scanned.
You want... Really? Card payment for 59 cents? Okay. Any more? A couple more people coming. So yeah, what are my thoughts on this then versus Supermarket Simulator? I would say the prologue of Supermarket Simulator was a lot more finished than this. That was basically the finished game, minus a couple of additions, wasn't it? Like the expansion and stuff like that.
This should do.
Otherwise, though, you kind of got a feel for what you were going to be doing in the game properly and what you could achieve.
Hurry up.
I don't think that's in this game. I've got no idea what I'm building towards, what we're going to be doing.
My list.
As for the AI, as I say, I like the fact they speak to you, but I think they need more things to
is
say,
just what I
and I
need.
think they need to not complain instantly. I'd like it if they could
Just these today.
use baskets and trolleys with their items rather than the items just disappear as soon as they go near them. What do we need here? 10 cents. There we go.
Goodbye.
And
Found it.
I'd like it if we had some sort of employee system, but obviously I understand that might not be coming in like a
See you next
prologue,
time.
but it doesn't even seem to be in the computer system either. So I don't even know if that's coming. Presumably it will, but if you're going to have two checkouts, it would be nice if there was an AI person here already, or you could disable this rather than have people sort of use both of them all the time. Yeah, at the moment, the game is... It's running a supermarket. It is what it is. I mean, look, these games are always going to be that way, aren't they, really? You are just working in a supermarket at the end of the day. There's not a lot you can do with it. Is this
one's on my
different
list.
enough to Supermarket Simulator to make it stand out? Probably not. If I'm honest, there's no features here that I'm like, wow, that feature, I wish that was in Supermarket Simulator. I just don't really feel that at the moment.
Bring these out.
But it is early days. You've got to give time for things. You can't just immediately oh, you want $4. I keep reading the wrong one again. I do this in Supermarket Simulator as well. I read given instead of change to give. But here, at least in Supermarket Simulator, it stays on the screen. Here, I'm looking down and I can't actually see what I'm doing half the time.
This
But yeah,
looks good.
my change giving is just as bad in this game as it is in Supermarket Simulator. So if you have been watching my series there, if this ever becomes a series as well, be prepared for more of the same. I'm just as bad
Yes. Found it.
on this game as I am on that one.
Come
checkout.
on. Hurry up. I'll be on my way.
Come on. Hurry up.
Yeah, the complaints probably warranted this time because yeah, I messed up. But
Goodbye.
yeah, they do get on your nerves a little bit. Let's close up because I think that will do us.
Store is
That's our look
closed.
at... Oh, we've got one customer. We'll serve this final customer.
Thanks.
Yeah, so they're my thoughts on this game anyway, and you've had a good look at it yourselves. I don't think it's quite where Supermarket Simulator was at its prologue stage, and if I was to choose between the two, I would choose Supermarket Simulator. Supermarket Simulator could do with an update or two, which I believe is coming. Could do with moving forward a little bit. It's becoming a little bit samey, and there's not enough things to do in it really now. Without mods, I don't think I'd be still playing it, to be honest with you. This game could suffer the same fate if it doesn't add features. At the moment, I think it's lagging behind a game that's already could do with a few more features. It's not the greatest start, but there are a few positives towards it as well, like the delivery system with the delivery driver coming around the back, I think is a nice idea. I like the fact there's a sort of a bit of in-store music as well. If that could be so like pushed out a little bit more, that's not too bad. If the AI use the trolleys and the baskets, I'm not saying they ever will, but if they do, that would also be quite good. And I like the fact you've got a big supermarket that potentially could be expanded around this whole section of map rather than being locked into a small space. So there are a few things that possibly could happen, although that's kind of me just imagining what the game could be rather than anything that I know is coming. But that was a look at Grocery Store Simulator. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you leave the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you for another video very soon.